All right, we're back. And Jose, you had a little bad luck. You had yourself a little bad luck.
This is the dumbest. Alan, I waited all week for this.
Yeah, you did. I was gonna suggest that we record this.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we lost. We lost.
Yeah.
Is Superman out yet?
No, he's not out yet.
Yeah. So since there's two guys, like it's usually the young guy's body and like the professor's mind.
Yeah.
And the professor is obviously like a genius, right?
Mm-hmm. That's so Cristo. Jason, are you loco? he just went super Mexican.
He does that like in any of the Beatle.
Excuse me, Jason. We have a big problem.
We got the big problem. What does he do? Oh shit!
God damn you!
Hell yeah!
He's just hanging out at the ceiling.
And these.
What are you doing,
my god, Batman's a fucking G.
And they don't do anything either.
No, they don't. Get out of my prison.
Superman's overprotective cousin.
Punches you right in the fucking nose.
Why would they have given him the Nightwing outfit and not his Robin outfit?
Because, moron, he was Nightwing in the last game. Remember when he fought...
Yeah, but like... Oh, I guess you're right. You're right, my brother.
I'm 100% right.
Oh, Batman just let him out himself.
Wait, what? He knows he needs him.
They gotta team up.
I want that gear. Give me that fucking... I mean, I don't think it's going to be a gear. I think this is going to be just like...
That prison outfit?
No, Robin's Nightwing outfit. Because that's what I thought the gear was going to be.
You're always 3 moves ahead. Saving the world is enough for now. I'm never going back in that cell. We'll cross that bridge later.
He pulls out another one of those red sun grenades. You'll do what I tell you. You see how he's like, he closed his eyes a little more.
Alright, is the story almost over? What's going on?
This is going by pretty fast.
I hope not, because I know that it took us, I think, roughly 15 episodes to get the first Injustice story over with in playthroughs. But the one thing I didn't like about Mortal Kombat X's story, spoilers, is I felt it ended too quick, even though I think it's probably as long as the other one. But like, to me, in Mortal Kombat 9, so you don't know the fucking Mortal Kombat story. I'm sorry. So they fight Shang Tsung, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then they beat him. You think like, all right, story's over. But no, then they do the Mortal Kombat 2 story, and then I think even the Mortal Kombat 3 story, where like you have to fight Shao Kahn a bunch of times.
Yeah.
So like, by the time you got to the bad guy, it didn't, like, the story wasn't over yet. Like, there were still like 3 more times you had to like kind of like fight the bad guy, right?
Yep.
And with Mortal Kombat X, like, by the time you got to the bad guy, like, you killed him, that's it, game over.
Mortal Kombat X's story I did not like at all.
I liked it. I just that's like their little safe room.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
It's a little
It'd be funny if it wasn't a safe room at all. He just did that for...
It just like amplifies the noise. Right, so I didn't mind the story. I just felt like I had a theory of how they were gonna do it. I thought, yeah, they're trying to make it seem like Shinnok's the main bad guy, and you're gonna beat him, and then they're gonna be like, all right, cool, fucking Onaga came back, or
Yeah.
or you know, they're gonna do Mortal Kombat 4. No, Mortal Kombat 4 is basically Mortal Kombat X.
Dude, like...
But I thought they were gonna kind of go all the way to like Shujinko and do that whole storyline.
I think that crown that Superman wears is so stupid.
It definitely makes him more evil.
Evil? Yeah.
More evil looking.
Yeah,
to
I
me.
guess, but like... It's like so unnecessary, you know?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, just something different, right?
Yeah, but like,
'Cause-
just what I'm trying to say is like, you know how like some people hate like, why are all these people wearing like gear? Like, why is Superman wearing like armor? You know?
Mm-hmm.
But like, I don't mind that, but like, I just don't like the way like that tiara looks on him, you know? Because it doesn't look like a crown, and they call it the crown, but it just looks like some sort of space helmet.
It looks like some like
princess thing,
like
you know?
50 cent armor for his like little chin strap. But I mean, yeah, I think that was just their way of being like, well, how do you give headgear to
God.
to stop calling him God,
He's
call him
God.
Superman.
No.
You know, because Superman doesn't have anything, so what are you gonna do? Change its hair? Which they could have. I guess they could have done that, but that's not really armor or gear.
Give him like armor hair.
I ain't paying attention to the story at all.
Dude,
I
fucking read.
I'm talking. I'm not gonna read and talk at the same time.
Yeah, well, they're planning their attack, and not everyone's
Obviously,
going. Not everyone's
in their
going.
conference room.
Yeah.
But why'd you keep what?
Bang, bang, bang.
Oh man, this is awesome. And it's cracked too.
Yeah. It's probably lasered.
Forgot that was there.
That's the story I want. I want Superman and Batman to be buddies.
I know.
We've talked about it before that we want the Superman, Batman, Public Enemies storyline.
That would be the sickest thing, dude.
I don't think they could do it here,
Nah.
just because. I mean, I guess they could.
His eyes turn red again.
Okay, so this is.
They need to stop doing those
They need to-
close-ups on his face.
Yeah, like he's such a fucking perv. This looks weird.
Breaking and entering. Chapter 7, son of a bitch. We are getting far.
Are we?
Cyborg and Catwoman.
Do you know how many chapters are in this game?
Nope.
Nah. Yeah.
Oh, Alan. I want to tell you something.
What?
You know the guy who plays the Spider-Man in the new Spider-Man Homecoming? Like that,
yeah.
like dorky little kid. Did you know
Yes.
that he's gonna be playing Nathan Drake in the new Uncharted
He's
movie?
gonna be playing a young Nathan Drake.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. But
Yeah,
still,
yeah.
that's wrong.
That's wrong. How's that
Yeah.
wrong?
Well, I don't even want to see that movie.
I think they're gonna try. They're just trying to cash in on this kid's like popularity. Which I mean, I don't know. I
mean,
like
is he
him.
popular?
Yeah, Dick. He has a Spider-Man. He's the star of a Spider-Man movie. Yeah, he's
So was
popular.
the other guy, but what's his name again?
Andrew.
No, it's not.
No, it's Garfield something, and I wanted to call him Andrew Garfield.
that might be right. You gonna be Catwoman? You girl?
You girl.
She just shoots his cannon. Goosh.
You couldn't have shot Harley Quinn one time before you fucking left, you dick.
He walked right past her.
Oh man. I'm a
I
very.
think Harley Quinn has one of the better character abilities. Do you? Like, I like how she has two of her dogs, and she can pretty much summon them, and like it's kind of annoying to have to deal with. It's easy to jump over them, but like I imagine that's because I fly. Like I use like my fly ability a lot.
Yeah.
But
What
to me,
the
I really like it.
hell? So I played I played as every character to do their
Stories.
and I thought I was doing better as Catwoman.
Yeah?
I was not.
I like Poison Ivy's character ability too. That like little monster demon she
Yeah.
summons. What was I trying to tell you earlier?
Andrew Garfield.
No, past it. Bad movie. I don't think it's gonna be great. I don't think they could tell a good story.
The Uncharted movie.
Yeah.
I mean,
What a hard story to tell in 2.5 hours.
yeah,
And that's me giving you a long movie. You
that's
know?
Indiana Jones.
Yeah, you're right.
But it's just a movie that they've just tried to make for so long. It's just
You know what? Like I
Oh
never
my
understood
lord.
about the Uncharted games a little bit. Like they're
shit.
you really needed that to
I
land.
really needed that. Oh, no.
Like they always had some sort of like mystical thing going on, you know. But in the last one, if you haven't played it, like none of that really happens.
I love how you just love to spoil things. Like,
Well, if you haven't played these games, like we're the
what?
PlayStation boys over here, and like if you haven't played them, I'm sorry. Like that's not even that bad of a spoiler. Like I didn't even say anything. I'm just saying that doesn't happen.
Oh shit.
Like in Uncharted 1,
Shit.
you had to
Yeah.
fight like the Nazi zombies, and then like the Incans in the next one, and then I don't know, the Jin in the next one. But in the fourth one, like it was missing like a mystical thing. Do you think that would be something that they go across in the movies,
They do like a.
like a mystical section?
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I see what you're trying to. What you're trying
Because
to
like
say.
they live in a world where like these relics do have some sort of power, you know?
Right.
Like it's not out of their universe to say that like things are like enchanted and shit. So like I think that premise is cool. But the fact that it's gonna be based on a young Nathan Drake, like he meets Sully at a young age, right?
Yeah.
So you could always put him in there, Sully.
Yeah, you gotta have Sully in the
Yeah,
game.
you got to.
the
Who
movie.
plays Sully, man? Like Sully's, I think like even more than Nathan Drake, I think Sully's character in the game is so like
Oh yeah, for sure.
so unique, and like I mean not just anyone can play him, you know, like you need
Robert
like
De Niro.
Robert De Niro. No, this is the last guy I want playing.
Why, dude?
No, dude, he's so weird. I don't like him as much of a legend he is, you know.
Okay.
Um,
Al Pacino. Ever since he did that Adam Sandler movie that you love, that fucking
Al Pacino.
yeah.
I didn't see him in it.
Yeah, he did. Well, whatever. We don't have to talk about that. That was topic for last week. Yeah, I mean, who could play him? Like, Sully is a very important character, and in the video game,
Oh, of course, dude. Come on. Who is he fighting?
Poison Ivy.
Oh, right. I guess that explains how he got tossed up.
Bewitching gods,
So you're not a real big fan of
glory shock.
the new Spider-Man, and I think he did. I think he did really good.
I like
Thanks to you.
what I like about Spider-Man, because I'm not an expert on him in any way, shape, but the way I picture Spider-Man is like the way that they kind of have him in like those cartoons, where he's like the captain of the, where he's like, he was on the football team, right? In that like Spider-Man cartoon.
Spider-Man.
Old.
Spider-Man.
It's where he's like super in shape. Like everyone thinks he's a dork, but like he's ripped, you know?
You're talking about Spider-Man, fucking like the '90s Spider-Man.
Yeah. Old school.
No, I don't think he was the fucking football captain.
No, he wasn't the captain. It was
No,
it
I
was
don't-
obviously
I
Eddie
don't-
Brock.
I don't think he was a football player.
He was on the football team.
in Spider-Man '90s.
Alone, I think so. Anyways,
Okay,
he's,
well-
he's super in shape, but like everybody looks at him like some sort of dork, right?
No, okay. So before you finish, I don't know. I watched those cartoons a lot when I was a kid. Maybe I missed that he was a fucking football star, but
Maybe I made that up too, but that's just what I remember because I
you-
didn't watch the whole
you
thing.
probably did.
Alon, you have a shit memory, so
I do.
what I'm telling you
I never
is
read.
that I know that his character is kind of to be like, I'm just a dork, you know, like I don't know nothing, and all I have is like a smart ass like mouth. But like I don't like thinking of Spider-Man as like that dork because I don't relate.
You like thinking of Spider-Man as
He's-
Eddie Brock because that's not who Spider-Man is.
No,
is
I don't
it?
like him to be like a jerk either. But I don't want him to think. I don't want to think of him as a loser who has a suit and that's all he's like really good at. You know.
Okay.
I like the webs coming out of him because that's his superpower. You know, like I like
But-
the shooters too.
No, yeah, but the webs coming. Oh, we're gonna get into a very heated discussion, but
Yeah.
the webs coming out of him. I never even seen that until Spider-Man.
But yeah, but I
the
like
movies.
It. I like it.
You do.
He's a spider, isn't he?
He's a man, isn't he?
Because the reason that I don't like the shooters is because in every movie where you have that, they always break. You know.
Yeah, so they'll break, but in Spider-Man 2, spoilers, his
He
fucking
fixed them right away. I think.
no, what?
In one of the ones he broke the shooters.
No. In Spider-Man 2, the one where he shot him out of his wrist,
Oh yeah.
they just didn't work anymore. They just didn't work anymore.
Yeah, that's a good point.
At least with the shooters, you're like, okay, well now I got to
I
refill.
ran out of thread.
Yeah. So yeah,
Oh man.
You got a defibrillator in there?
yeah. So you what? She did.
Clear.
How did Catwoman know to do that and fucking Cyborg's dumbass didn't know nothing?
He didn't want to.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, they're on the opposite team.
Harley?
Wait, no, they are. They're on the same.
She's so fucking crazy. That's funny that they did that though.
Yeah, she's crazy. All right, so you want Spider-Man to not be like a dorky kid, even though
I don't think that aspect of him has to be so like 90% of his whole character. You know, I don't like it.
I'm going to stop you right there.
Because you saw Captain America Civil War, right?
Right. I'm gonna stop you right there. That is who Spider-Man is.
No.
No. Let me stop you right there. That is who Spider-Man is. That's how he was in the comics. That's why he was so relatable, because he was just a kid who didn't know what the hell he was doing, who kind of like dealt with his kid problems. What you do is that like you watch a movie and you don't pay attention to anything in the movie or show, and we're like, yeah, you know what? I like Spider-Man because he's cool and he's banged chicks all the time and he's big and strong. He never did. I could almost promise you he was never captain of the football, or he never even played on the football team.
Oh God, Alan. I'm sure there's an episode where he plays on the football team, or at least tries out, or talks about trying out. Because I did not make that up.
Okay, I don't know, but I don't think it was in the '90s cartoon. Maybe some weird ass.
Maybe it was in the Spectacular Spider-Man.
Spectacular. Anyway, so.
No, but I'll stop you right there.
No. I got one more thing to say. In the '90s cartoon, yeah, he was jacked. It didn't make sense. And then and when people were complaining about Eric Foreman from that '70s show when he was Venom, they're like, he's not big enough to be Venom.
Little girl.
You need Brock Lesnar to be Venom. First of all, you don't want Brock Lesnar in your movie. It'll ruin your movie.
You see who's gonna be Venom?
Yeah, I think that's pretty good. But or what do you have to say? Hold on. So Venom is obviously huge, but so was Spider-Man. In the '90s cartoon, Spider-Man was a fucking beast. Are you kidding me? Spider-Man could have, like, he was like, he's a bodybuilder, and how is no one supposed to like figure out that this fucking nerd, like, how he got so strong or whatever, or how they're not supposed to? I mean, yeah, his secret identity is better than like someone like Superman, but
Well, I'll never win my side of the argument if you think of it like that.
if I think about it, what?
Like how like that's just who he is, you know?
All right, tune in tomorrow. We'll discuss this
Fuck you.
a little more.